here, I remember you saying that there was like, you went back and watched your tape and there was like 11 more interceptions or something crazy that you were supposed to have last year. I remember we kind of were like, seriously? Like you expected to have that many interceptions? When you look back on this past season, did you find any plays like that?
I didn't find any plays that I dropped interceptions or anything, but I found things that I still need to work on. Just cleaning up my technique and just trying to be perfect on the field. Ain't nobody perfect, but just trying to be perfect and just cleaning up some technical things.
What's the interception goal for this season?
Just beat higher than last year. Beat my 11 and just keep going up, just beating that really.
You think you are a better player right now than you were a year ago at this time, and why is that?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like I've grown, grown up a lot. I know a lot of football. I've seen a lot of football now, so it's just kind of natural to me, and just I do feel a lot better from last year.
What can you accomplish out here, in situations that you were put in today, right from the very first practice?
Just in my intensity, just sprinting to the ball every play, just being an example for the younger guys. I feel like that's what type of time I'm on now, just, leading and, being an example for them, showing them how to do things, showing them how to practice, being a great practice player. And, that's really what I've been trying to focus on now.
One of the issues making that leap from first year to second year, you did that. What do you think for Kelvin Joseph this year? What are you expecting?
For him, I'm excited to see him. He's a hard worker. I love how he come out here and work, and just how he is, off the field, with me asking questions, always curious, so I'm excited to see him grow up and see him just, where his journey goes. But I'm excited for him. There's a lot of great things in store for him.
You certainly made a big second-year jump. Can you talk about the type of jump that a guy like Michael Parsons can make after his rookie year?
He can do incredible things. He's really a great talent, and just seeing him work and just seeing how competitive he is, the sky's the limit for him. He can do really, really great things.
Did you top last year?
Yeah.
Trevon, you mentioned his reaction to seeing Anthony Brown in the pick six, and what does that say about you guys and setting the tone?
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to just make a statement across the league. Our unit, we got a great group of guys, but, I feel like, we're kind of underrated. But I know how we work. I know how we perform. I know how we practice. I know what guys I got in my room. So, I know what we can do, So it's just all on us just to put it on tape and just to show it. So, we just trying to hold ourselves to a very, very high standard so we can just go out there on Sundays and perform.
Trevon, toward the end of last season.
Huh?
Do you guys have a little internal bets going on?
Not necessarily internal. I feel like we got a standard that we're trying to accomplish. Everyone's trying to do the same goal, accomplish the same goal. We're all on the same mission. So when it's all one, and nobody's just for themselves, and it's a unit thing, it's going to make great things happen.
Trevon, toward the end of last season, you were talking about how you still have so much room to grow as a corner. You're like, I spent my whole life as a receiver, only been in this for a year and a half. Where are some of those places that you're growing as a corner, and how do you work on that during training camp?
I feel like a leadership standpoint, holding myself to a high standard, just trying to be perfect. I want to run to the ball every play. I don't want nobody catching the ball with me. I want to go a touchdown. I don't want to do stuff like that. So just leading in that way and just that rubbing off on the whole unit and rubbing off on the younger guys, I feel like it'll help everybody out a lot. Just holding myself to this very, very high standard, just pushing myself to the limit during training camp and just go as hard as I can.
How do you think CD will do as the number one wide receiver?
CD's going to do really good. He's a great wide receiver. I came in with him too. I know what type of guy he is, what type of competitor he is. He has great ball skills, going to run great routes, put him outside, inside. He can do everything. So he's going to have a very good year.
Speaking of that,
you said your group is underrated.
I feel like, for example, like JK, he had a great year last year. He done a lot of great things. AB, he did a lot of great things. All of us just, we've done things and we just haven't got the respect that we needed yet. And that's not nobody's fault. It's really our fault, so we just got to go out there and show, what we can do. And just holding ourselves to that high standard that we are, we're going to accomplish it.
Last year, this time of year, you and I assume we'll see it again, you and CD were going up against each other a lot of reps. It was a great matchup. How much did that help launch or launch season you had last year and created the sense of confidence that you played with?
It helps a lot, just that competitiveness, like he's like, you're not going to beat me, and I'm like, you're not going to beat me, so when you got two people like that just going hard every play, no one wants to lose, it's just going to make you naturally make you a better player and get you ready for the season. Our job is to make them better, and their job is to make us better, and we both do that, and we're going to have great things happen.
There's a perception that in year 2 of Dan Quinn you'll be even better on defense, but given the impact you guys made with the turnovers and the defensive touchdowns, is that really possible that you guys could make a bigger contribution on defense?
100%, and even if we don't and we do the same thing, that's just the standard. We gotta top that, just keep going, and that's our standard now. So we gotta perform at that level.
A lot of starters on offense from last year aren't here anymore. Does that put more pressure or more opportunity, at least, for the defense to need to stand up and carry this team?
100%. But I feel like, they still have guys on the offense that can, do the same things that we were doing last year, There's not really that many people that left, but, we got receivers, we got running backs, we got a great quarterback, so everything is going to be the same. Like I said, it's about us in practice, pushing each other, making each other better. That's going to be the identity of the team, just us making each other better, pushing.
Did you and CD do any work away from the offseason program together to improve that?
No, I can't show them all my technique and skills during offseason, so he have an edge on me during camp.
And what's the necklace? The jewelry, what's the significance of it?
It's just something that me and all my brothers have, just shows our brothership.
Jerry was talking yesterday about how Dan and the defensive staff really like to be creative with y'all, use you in versatile ways. How have you seen that from Dan?
He just has exotic calls, that put people in position to make a lot of plays, and that's great, just him just knowing what type of guys he has, knowing how they play, and catering to our, abilities, so him being a mastermind on defense and doing that, that's special, and it's special to have him.
Yeah. Thanks, Trevon.
When you said your brother, is he saying the guys